welcome today to round 16 or round 17 of the Winterfresh Truck Series here at Boston International Raceway. Eric Rodriguez starts on your pole today. He is looking to make a fast start. I believe he is one of our chasers, if I am not mistaken. And, well, let's see. Yes, he is one of your chasers here, along with Ian Dutta. Ian Dutta barely made the cut for this round of 8. Also, Justin Raines in the chase there in the L1, followed by Cody. Lama's getting out early. Don Schwalenberg is in top 6. On Sam Curtis.
Go out there and have a good time today. Make it happen at the end, my friend. Big thumbs up here.
Pace car rolls away.
Good luck to you guys.
Who do you guys think is the favorites for today's race?
I think the favorite today is going to be Cody Lamas in the B truck here today. He's starting from 5th place, and I think he's got the truck to win it here today.
I'm looking for Jesse Dalton, as a chaser. He's looking for a championship, and get the win done today would be helpful. The green flag is out, and we're racing here at Boston.
Eric Rodriguez leads him down into turn 1 with a 99 in 2nd place. That's Sam Curtis, followed by my pick to win this race today, Cody Lamas, going down to the inside for 2nd place of the Rockingham Speedway truck. But he's not going to get the move done just yet.
They're 3 wide off the corner there. The 98 got a little piece of the wall, but he kept on going. The 51 also 3 wide with the 93 to his inside.
Eric Rodriguez pulling away as the whole field racing side by side, basically. But Cody Lamas and Joshua Secolier Sasuli, I don't know how to pronounce that, in 3rd place. There's Jesse Dalton in 3rd place.
They're 3 wide a little bit here in the back, because the inside of, I think that's Bouvier down the bottom of Johnny. Is that Stephen Pollard? That's Stephen Pollard, the 3rd in the 29 truck, all the way in the middle.
Yeah, Stephen Pollard, the 3rd, taking over operations. Johnny Gardner has had many health issues over the course of this season and will be sitting out. So Stephen Pollard, last season's ARCA champ, doing an excellent job in the Cooper Standard Dodge, keeping it out of trouble. Qualified pretty decent, but focused our attention to the front of the field. Eric Rodriguez still leading. Jesse Dalton got around Cody Lamas out the exit of turn 2 there. And now Nick Gunther's down the inside of Cody Lamas.
Oh, a lot of cars now starting to push his tires where they're hitting the wall. Oh, car in the wall off of turn number 4.
Yeah, plenty of trucks are definitely hitting that turn 3 and 4 barrier there. That's definitely not what you want to see on the track, so it does give indication the tires are wearing out quickly.
That tire wear is going to bring the need maybe for a pit stop or 2 here in the race. But we'll have to see how that plays out in the long run.
Justin Raines going down the inside of Cody Lamas in the Bandit Chipper Chevrolet. Cody Lamas making it work on the high side, though. They've been side by side for about a lap, but Justin Raines eventually gets past since the high side. There's not much grip up there, so I wouldn't expect too many passes to be made up there, Joey.
No, there's not a lot of grip. It kind of creates for a little push out the corner. Oh, we got a car around the back. It's Dylan Schwalenberg. Hard, vicious. Oh, Cole Deaver slams him. And their days are done. Oh, and Lily Murphy hard into it. Annie Thomas into it. It shoved the whole front end off of Cole Deaver.
Heavy damage for everyone involved, especially the aid of, I believe that's Cole Deaver. Can hardly recognize it. It's so beat up right now. The whole front end's torn off, and the sides are half torn off. Thank God he got out of the way of the leaders, but there's got to be some oil on that racetrack after that incident.
You just got to feel for a man like Cole Deaver. Season has produced literally nothing good. And just another bump in the road today.
Yeah, the 2 ARCA champions in the field, Cole Deaver and Stephen Pollard. Stephen's been doing a pretty good job, but Cole Deaver, his first full-time season in something other than ARCA, he's just done pretty bad. As he really had nowhere to go. I mean, that was nowhere near his fault. He was keeping his truck squeaky clean up until lap 7 on the front stretch when Dylan Schwalenberg got, I believe, turned by the 6
Yes, it was
College
Luis
Complete
Hernandez.
Chevrolet of Luis Hernandez. Cole Baker barely squeaking by without any damage. What an avoidance.
Yeah, he got
He
clipped
had
there.
tire wear.
His
People are
teammate
coming
did
up
get
here, huh?
involved into a wreck though, but he did miss it. He actually got clipped by Cole Deaver. So
We have
he
trucks
should
on pit road, by the way.
should thank Cole Deaver. But yes, we have a lot of trucks on pit road. I think that's pretty much the whole field. Dylan Schwallenberg is actually coming out of the pits just fine right now.
He's gotta beat
Actually,
the
never mind.
19
He's going
who's
into
coming
his
in.
pits.
Man, the 19.
And Eric Rodriguez will win the race out of pit road. Nick Gunther second. No real order shakeup changes that I'm seeing here. Besides, I believe the 73 and the 01 switch spots.
I believe we've had one retiree at this point in the race, and that would be Cole Deaver. His car was completely smashed up. Looks like they're
And
making an
the
effort at the 51 out, though, as he will.
And the
come back on it.
92 of Lily Murphy was
She
also
does retire.
retired.
Yes. Oh, 09 of
Are
Jonathan
they
Reigns
going
is
green right now?
Stop. I believe they are. And they have.
Yeah, I believe the ordering got a bit messed up. They might need to bring them back down again, actually, for the caution. But, oh.
Oh no! That's gonna cause something real big. Actually, never mind. There's only two trucks involved in that one. Great job by the whole field. They will throw the yellow for the oil that's still remaining on the track, but they are still wrecking.
They're wrecking everywhere.
I was actually surprised that wreck wasn't as big as I thought it would be. That should have been a lot bigger. That was in front of the whole field as well. But luckily, the field is kind of spread out when that caution came out. But
the 7 has
definitely
a lot of
need
damage.
the Winterfresh officials need to get some more fishing down because that was a sloppy restart you saw there.
The 7 has a lot of damage.
Yeah, 73. Unfortunate circumstances for Joshua. He just got caught behind the lap truck of Annie Thomas. She was off pace, and they were just trying to get the truck out there, and I guess that wasn't the case. Something broke, I guess.
But that does put Jesse Dalton to the lead, though. As of right now, they're going to have to extend that caution if it's a one to go at this rate, but we're going to have to wait and see how the events are going to play here.
I don't think anyone needs to pit that bad.
Nick Gunther right now has the fastest truck on the racetrack if you look at the fastest lap times, but he's got some damage on the side there. What if that's going to hinder some speed?
My question is the 2 coming out ahead of everyone now? Annie Thomas in that 2. Dame just came out of pit road. We'll see where she lines up.
Man, they ripped off the front end and the hood of that truck. It's just a wheel and modify with the deck lid now.
I believe they won't extend the caution as everyone seems to be caught up other than Susuli, but he is coming out of the pits now. We will be fine to take the green. The pace truck takes a hard left-hand turn into pit road. Jesse Dalton leads us to now work green flag. Nick Gunther, a lot of damage on that 7 truck. After getting into it with the 2, who was really slow.
Cody Lamas already making an early move down the inside of Waluigi Gunther. He's going to hook onto the back of Justin Raines right now, but he's also going to go to the inside of Eric Rodriguez, who was leading this race and pulling away earlier. I guess that's just an effect of the high lane because he got stuck up there and he still is. Right now, though, Chris Dodd down to the inside in the X-side truck going to second place, but Jesse Dalton is pulled away with the lead.
Jeremy Jones to the bottom. There's a good couple chasers there on the bottom, and Jeremy Jones and Justin Raines. They're starting to push a little bit, even though how early it is into the run. It'll be interesting to see as the run winds down what happens.
Jeremy Jones having a pretty all-right season so far. He's looking to get a win here at Boston, just like the whole entire pack of, I believe it's just 34 trucks behind him. No, never mind. Those. Yep, 34.
Oh,
I had to check for a second. There's contact.
The ball.
Oh, hard.
Oh, there's a wreck. Rodriguez involved. Goss.
Oh, we got 5 wide off the corner. We got a bigger wreck on the front straightaway. Rick Johnson involved. Ian Dutta.
Ooh.
39 of Kelly Boston. Oh.
Both Ryan C trucks heavily involved in that one. That's not going to go too well.
That wreck, I believe, they came off the corner 4 wide. It wasn't going to work.
Oh, yes.
Man,
most
that was
definitely.
awful. The 32 truck of, I believe that's Ian Dudley. Yes, it is. Went onto the apron, hit
Probably too
Stephen Pollard, and then they went 5 wide as a result of that, and just all went up into the outside wall.
I think that was more of a chain reaction, just trying to avoid the first wreck you saw up in the screen with the 33, making contact.
I mean, they
in
were
front of the
5
backstretch.
wide. They were
Everything
5
happened
wide,
so fast, I didn't even get to check what was going on. The new guy, Eli Bright, was involved in that. Just got hooked by Will Goss going into turn 3. They were running for, I believe, like 6th or 7th position.
They did not hit under that exchange, however, except for a select number.
No, we only had like 2 or 3 laps of green flag run there, so yeah, they probably didn't waste their tires too much.
Nope.
Because that's unfortunate for the 19 Dodge of Eric Rodriguez. He had a fast truck. He's now probably going to put it behind the wall unless they're going to give
They got
an
him
effort
back
to put
out.
it back out there.
He's going to be 1 lap down, however, so that might hurt their performance.
Yeah, he's probably got some aero damage and some engine damage or something like that.
That crunch the front end, got to be engine damage at this point.
And Eli Bright, he got some big time damage in that wreck as well.
Pace car pulls away. We're ready to go
Pace
green
car
again.
pulling in. We're ready to go green flag racing. Jesse Dalton is going to take us to the green at Boston once again.
Great jump by him on the restart. Gets ahead of Jeremy Jones by a good bit, but Jones right on his tail. And Cody Lama's now good on the bottom. Cody Lama's comes to third. He's got a huge head of steam down the back on the leaders. Jeremy Jones to the race lead.
Man, Cody Lamas is really good on these restarts because he's already trying to peek down to the inside of Jeremy Jones, but he thinks better of it as he almost hooks Jesse Dalton for the lead. He's going to push Jeremy Jones down the inside, though.
Here comes, even behind, though, it's Lily Gordon.
Did you see Jesse Dalton throw it into that corner?
Yeah, he pushed up hard off exit. He's going to lose 2-3 spots.
Cody Lamas has got a great short run truck because he's already into the lead 2 laps, not even after the restart.
He is flying through there. Lily Gordon kind of stalking in third. Jeremy Jones pushed up a lot.
Man, you can just see the lack of grip on the high side as they just throw it up to the wall just because there's just nothing up there.
Got to get it to the bottom for stuff to work out. Some of these drivers aren't being able to do that. They're 3 wide in the back.
Oh,
Whoa.
Nick Gunther almost got wrecked.
Yeah, he did. He saves it, however. And now we got another battle. Man, Justin Raines to second. Lily Gordon almost to the wall.
Wow.
And we got a lot of hard racing in about the top 20-some trucks.
I think Jesse Dalton already wasted his tires because he tried to make a move to the inside of Justin Raines, but he just couldn't stick it below him. See how he is in this corner. Yeah, he just backs off real early. But since he's on the high side, he got a great exit.
Flying, however. No one's able to run him down right now.
Yeah, Cody Lama's doing an excellent job up here at the front. He's just checked out, almost a second away from the rest of the field.
Hard battle in the back for about 15th. 3 wide. Almost getting put in the wall. And the 31 almost does go in the wall. He about get into it. And the 3 and the 13 make a bit of contact. Look at the 3 wide battle for about third.
That can either end perfectly fine or perfectly awful. As 3 wide with the 81, formerly JT Bryant spot, but Theo Stegall going down the inside of these 2 trucks of Justin Raines and Waluigi Gunther. They're still 3 wide. I believe it's been 2 laps.
Yeah, they've...
Oh, my God.
When the 01's blown up.
Oh, he blew up. Will that bring out a yellow? This 18 getting spun, Will. Oh, Eric Rodriguez.
Oh, that's a stack up.
Oh, it's a huge accident.
Oh, the 93 upside down.
Rolling now in the grass.
Richard Johnson.
Slow, but multiple rollovers. He's going to land on his roof. That sucks for Richard Johnson.
Baker got turned because of Justin Raines. Everyone stacked up. And
just left a bunch of oil on the racetrack.
Huge
and all those drivers are trying to slow up there for Justin Raines, and Raines couldn't really control much of the situation. He was up high at the time they blew up, so.
And Eric Rodriguez
Unfortunate for the 29 truck, he just got caught up in that, couldn't go anywhere.
Man, Rick Johnson rolling once, twice, 3 on his nose.
That was a lot of barrel rolls, man.
3, 4, 4.5. For a place like Boston, that's a ton.
Once he clipped that grass, he just started rolling, man. And Joshua Sasuli just ran right into the back of the Shore Lodge Toyota of Cole Baker for almost no reason at the end of that spin there.
That 93 actually had a pretty gentle flip compared to a lot of the other flips we've ever seen in any series that we've hosted, actually. But that was actually a really tame flip for the 93, but thank goodness for the roll bar and roll cage, actually, excuse me. Did that again.
Tame is like an oxymoron, however. That's just violent inside the car.
Well, he got out of the truck, and that's all we really need to know. Did a great job with the safety of these trucks they did back at NASCAR. They do a great job improving the safety of all of the cars, but they're probably going to go to pit road this time. They've been out there for quite a few laps.
Actually,
Well,
we're
looks
heading
like
to
they're
the
going
green
green this time.
No one
Wow,
comes down
okay.
the pit.
That was a very short yellow flag period, and I guess they already scooped up everything.
Hey, wake up.
A lot of debris, I think, came off that 93, and if anything, it's all concentrated in the grass. We're ready to go
That is
green, and
very
we're
true.
back green.
Yeah, Cody Lamas leads us to the green. He's very good at restarts. He checked out right there. I don't know what that truck's got in it on these restarts, but it's very good.
Very fast. Robbie Jackson in third. He's kind of made his way toward the front in this thing. He's making a move for second now.
Robbie Jackson, I believe, is the only non-Gunther in a Red Horse truck this
Oh, the
season, but he's
17 in
doing
the
a
wall.
good job.
Whoa,
Luigi
whoa.
Gunther. Man,
Almost
the
gone.
84 almost just wrecked a bunch of people. That's Tommy Turbo. Jeez.
Tommy. Ran a solid race, though, so far today, Tommy has.
He always knows how to put it in the top 10 somehow, so good on him.
Battle
As
for
Theo
10th.
Stegall making that high side work, he almost actually just made a pass on Grayson Acevedo, but it didn't work too well. As Jeremy Jones goes down to the inside of him, Cody Lamas is still leading. He's running a little bit higher than everybody else right now. I think that groove might be starting to form in.
I think, though, it's allowed Dalton to close a little bit. I've noticed the closing rates kind of getting smaller and smaller each lap.
Yeah, you know how we said earlier that Cody's probably got a short run truck, so they've been on these tires for quite a few laps actually. So I think he's worn them out a little more
Buddy
than Jesse
was moved
Dalton
to your
has.
channel.
Yeah, Dalton's kind of reeled him in. Dalton's known to actually be one of the more closer drivers here, actually better off in the long run in terms of speed, so
He's
Dalton's
definitely
usually very
coming out.
consistent when he needs to.
He had a way better exit that turn. He
Kevin
ran almost-
Harvick of this series, Jesse Dalton closing to the back of Cody Lamas. Cody Lamas running just a little bit outside of the groove, 2 right tires on it. And,
allowed Dalton to close a little bit again.
yeah, Dalton's, I believe, consistently running just a little bit faster lap times than Lamas, but that's all he needs, as he's pretty much on the rear bumper of Cody Lamas right now.
He ran almost a half faster that last lap. He is reeling them in. Look at the run he's going to get here off of 2.
Cody's probably just wasted his tires, man.
Oh, got it all in that one restart. If it would have stayed green, no one would have touched him. Man, there's cars starting to get in the wall. I saw the 60 get into the wall there.
Here's the lap truck of Cole Baker.
Hold up Cody a little bit, but not a ton.
Look at Dalton.
Cody
Look at the
has
run
some
Dalton
on
got,
the
though.
inside.
Dalton got a
You can
huge
see
run.
this. You can see the struggle from that 30 truck just getting down to that very inside. That's just got to show how bad his tires are right now.
He held him off fine there. I believe Cody got the better run. It might have been just because he was able to arc it in a little better into that corner.
Jesse
look
Dalton right
yet.
on the back of him.
Don't look yet, but here comes Grayson Acevedo in the 5 truck.
I think this guy's just been minding his own business the whole entire race. We haven't really talked about him too much, but he's doing a great job today. Third
Look
place.
at Tommy Turbo in the 84 as well. He's doing a pretty good job as well.
Yeah, we were talking about him just a few minutes ago, so good on him.
I think he
Going
might
to
have
the
pivoted
inside
a
of
little
Jeremy Jones, actually, but we should
Yeah.
focus more on the lead. This is getting a little bit intimidating because I think Jesse Dalton's backed off the pace.
Oh, look at Jeremy Jones way up wide. He almost got the wall.
Oh, I think he just tapped it just a little bit.
Not too
with his
much.
right
I don't think
rear
he
quarter
was pretty close to it, though.
Sam Curtis
He's
got a good
throwing
wow,
it
he
in
threw
there.
it in.
He's trying to do it dirt track style.
Here comes Sam Curtis in the 99 too, following Tommy Turbo.
Man, a lot of guys having really good days today. You wouldn't really expect to be up here fighting for, winning scenarios.
Drivers falling back with damage. Cole Baker's dropping like a rock.
Yeah, you also
Cody
need to
Lamas.
consider. Yep, Lamas actually missed this round, so
That's
he's not in the
hurting him.
chase anymore. But with a win, this could really help their team actually with their morale. Just because they're out doesn't mean they're as competitive as ever. So
I think Dalton killed his tires maybe a little bit, trying to catch up to Cody. Or maybe
Oh,
he just
yeah.
thrown off his groove a little,
Cody was a whole entire 10th faster that lap. So I think that, just running a little bit outside the groove saves just your tires just a tad.
Here, don't look though. Eric Rodriguez is a slow car. Might be in his way entering one. He hopes to catch him probably on a straightaway, as it's a lot easier to get around him there. But this could definitely hurt Vilama's chances here if he catches up to the 19 in the wrong spot.
Ooh, Lamas had a slow lap that time by. I think he's preparing for Eric Rodriguez as he caught him on a straightaway like you said that he would be hoping for. But will Jesse Dalton catch him on the straightaway as well? No, that was the exit of the corner. That's the most crucial part of the track here.
Got a good
Ovals.
run though. I don't know if it hurt him that badly.
Yeah, but look at the lap times compared to each other. 1:78 and a 2:41.
Yeah, Cody caught him in a great spot. So,
But he's not going to catch Eli Bright and Andy Thomas in a great spot, I don't think.
No, that's going to be
Now
tough. 2 cars. 3 trucks, actually, to get around here.
Oh, yeah, I
Quick.
didn't even see that Stephen Pollard III was there. Wouldn't expect him to be in this.
He's got a lot of
yeah,
damage.
he's
of
gonna catch him
trucks.
in the corner big time too. Both of
It's gonna be
a lot
an
of those
issue
trucks are
here.
gonna be gonna
Actually-
get stuck by.
He's going to catch him on the straightaway. He's going to go down the inside of at least one of the trucks, but he's going to get stuck behind Eli Bright.
Here comes Jesse Dalton now. That's helping Jesse Dalton a ton.
It's really going to allow Jesse Dalton to catch Cody Lamas, but will Stephen Pollard let both of these trucks by?
Gonna have to.
I believe
can't
he
get
will.
in down low.
Yeah, they're showing the blue flag up there on the flag stand for these guys.
Only 8 to go. Right now.
Man, these guys have to navigate through lap traffic for probably the rest of this race. That's probably going to be this deciding factor besides tires.
7 to go now. Cody Lamas has dominated this race all day. You remember, he won earlier in the season at Rockingham. Very, very similar to this type of racetrack. We'll see if he can get it done again today.
I think Cody just likes these kind of racetracks that just have this steep banking that you can just kind of throw the car into and see what
Sticks.
happens.
Oh,
Yeah,
here
this track
comes
was
Sasuli now.
Sasuli.
Also remember, this is
Yeah.
also kind of a short track as well for Cody Lamas. So with a short miler like this is really one of his better strengths in the season. So
See where he
Yep.
catches Sasuli. Sasuli drives it in. Oh,
Oh!
almost contact. There was contact.
That was really close. That could have cut down his tire or something. I don't know. That would have definitely given the lead to Jesse Dalton. But Jesse's just going to play it safe, I guess. Probably going to wait for Cody to make a mistake, which Cody's not too known for that.
Got a better corner there, though, I believe, on Cody. He got it a little closer to the bottom line, but he's really suffering in 3 and 4.
The next lap truck is Cole Baker. Cole Baker just crossed the start-finish line, and they're coming out of turn 4 right now. So they're probably going to catch him before the end of this race. That might be the deciding factor of who wins.
Definitely an interesting race right now. It's heating up for the battle of the lead. Look at in the back, though. It's kind of been a mess. Tommy Turbo moved his way up to 3rd, getting around lap traffic beautifully.
What a run for this guy.
It's not going to be enough, though, to get to the win. 3 to go now. Caution comes out. More than likely, it's going to end this race. Oh, Jesse Dalton driving it in now. Deep, trying to get a run on Cody Lamas.
Man, you know where
Doesn't.
Tommy Turbo qualified?
Dead
34th.
last. Oh, almost dead last. Man.
What a run.
The gap has widened. 2 to go. Cole Baker is in their sights. It'll be interesting to see where they catch Baker.
I'm going on board with Cody Lamas right now, and you can just see Cole Baker right there. They might catch him on the last lap, actually.
Might catch him this corner, actually, I believe. He's slowing up. He's just trying to make his way and move on him when he needs to. He caught him in the perfect spot. It's over now, I believe, folks. White flag. Cody Lamas takes the white.
Cole Baker giving Jesse Dalton a little bit of trouble, but that's not going to matter. Cody Lamas has got this thing won. He's just got to make it around another set of corners.
Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Cody Lamas, one win earlier, got knocked out of the chase, but he'll win again today at Boston. Cody Lamas is your winner.
That was a
Second is
pretty
Jesse Dalton.
That was a pretty all right race as Grayson Acevedo steals third away from Tommy Turbo, but he will come away fourth. Sam Curtis, fifth place. In sixth place is the 4 of JT Bryan. He was kind of quiet all day. Ian Dutta, 7th. Jeremy Jones, 8th. Dylan Young, 9th. Robbie Jackson runs it out with a nice top 10 for Red Horse.
Also remember, JT Bryan is also in the chase. He's actually, we didn't really talk much about him, so he's really quiet. Good run for the 4 teams.
And he ran really
solid.
solid.
Their chase, so.
What he needed there.
Same thing with Jesse Dalton. Dalton's had a lot of second place finishes so far this season, and imagine if they were wins, he'd be probably on top like Jeremy Jones is with his 4 wins. So
for our chasers, though, some had great days. Jesse Dalton, I believe, is the chaser. I think Grayson Acevedo is a chaser. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Yeah, he's in the chase. They reset the points. He was 5th and they're coming in, but they were all tied basically for most of the points lead.
This was an awful day for those Brad Keselowski racing trucks. 26th and 28th, 2 laps down.
Hard for Rodriguez, the chaser, trying to get his way in. Lily Gordon didn't have a fabulous race to say, but just comes home 16th in the top half of the field. And Ian Dutta, 5 of our chasers had a solid day.
I think Cole Deaver is the most consistent amount of last place finishes in the series.
Justin Raines had the worst trouble, though, for chasers. He got knocked out and finished 32nd. Oh, man, that's going to hurt him.
That's a tough break. He was running well, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Justin Raines is going to be in a hole.
Mm-hmm. He's going to be in a really big points hole in the next coming rounds. As you can see all those retirees there: Emmanuel Hartnett, Richard Johnson, Will Gosling, Murphy, Cole Deaver, and Justin Raines, the most important one on that list. But yeah, we had a bit of a tire strategy race here today. This track kind of degraded tires for some, but not for Cody Lamas, which he got the win off of it. So good day for him, and yeah, it was a pretty all right race.
Oh yes, it definitely was. Good green flag run to the end after we had our bountiful amount of cautions on the track. Not surprised. Actually, we're pretty surprised that a lot of trucks actually still remain in the race despite the damage received. So a lot of drivers were determined to get those points that were important. A lot of chasers actually pretty much had success today. Others weren't as lucky. Basically, highlights include Justin Raines and Eric Rodriguez. Those are the main 2 that had problems throughout the race. I think as well as Lily Gordon in the 60, but she finished like 16th, so I mean, still a solid run for them. So this is still going to be a tight chase to watch here. We got 2 more rounds until the round of 4, so yeah, I'd like to thank Dylan Schwamberg in the booth, as well as Joey Murphy, though Schwamberg finished 23rd technically, but as well as I think one of our guest appearances came in there. You probably heard all the pokes and all that, but might have been Robbie Jackson, from what I recall, that stepped into the booth after he finished 10th today. So like I said, thank you everybody for watching the Winterfresh Truck Series, and the chase standings will be up as well as those in the regular points, which literally are merged together in one.
Mm-hmm.